Hey, welcome back. Welcome to Pug TV. I say welcome back because we have not had good internet for a while, so our internet provider says our internet should be working, so we thought what a great way to test it out than coming into Everquest 2 and viewing a home that's very near and dear. Yeah, well, it's my mom's. She keeps calling and she says, hey, come look at our home. And so we thought this will be our inaugural visit to test out our internet, see if we got a decent streaming connection, and to check this place out. So um, it's on the Crushbone server. That's where I'm at. And the home, it's number 2 on the massive homes right now. So I don't know, Bogia, Bogia small town. So that's where I'm going to head on into. So highlight that and let's hop in. Just hoping we don't go through the standard stuttering. Only problem is because I did a fresh reinstall of software on the computer, and EverQuest 2 comes now with the standard streaming client, so I didn't take time to install the entire game yet. So as I go into new zones for the first time, I have a lot of assets to download. So I might get some stuttering because I'm waiting on things to download. It'll take me a little extra time because I have to, kind of download everything fresh on the fly. So I'm just looking over here at my little dinosaur run. Yeah, so I'm probably fighting a dinosaur. My wife says I'm stuttering a little bit, she says, but and freezing. Okay, there it goes. Maybe a little better. I don't know, I can tell maybe when I'm going to stutter when I see the dinosaur stop and he kind of fights a little bit. So hopefully in the future as we start running through EverQuest again, I'll have a lot of... I might just have to take time and let it download the entire client overnight one time. That way I don't have to deal with this every time we play. Stutter. It's not very dramatic, just sit here and watch me watch my dinosaur. And we got Jezebel is watching. It's been a long time since we've been on and seen our friends, so it'll be nice when we start getting back into a regular schedule habit and see some of our friends again. Webcam. Nope. I'm using my webcam, so I won't be using the facial stuff yet. Alright, so here we are in... Which is going to be exciting now because every time I move in here, it's going to be downloading stuff still. Let's see. Okay, so this is Bogia's Tenebrous Island. And I didn't even change it off of Tisoga yet. Everybody here is on their standard model, so I'm sure none of us look very flattering to what we normally have. Oh, and I gotta remember what key is my walk key. See, I gotta reset everything. So yeah, you've got us just on a brand new fresh install. I cannot remember what his silly walk key is. Nope, nobody sent you a tell. Shift R. There we go. That works. Alright, so... Okay, so I got my wife here. She points things out to me because she's pretty clever at this stuff. So here's the bank. So we've got a bank. Oh, okay, so one question that my mom had for me was... I told her that that your characters can now sit on furniture. Oh, here we go. Friendly Arrows is here. Yeah, hey, Friendly Arrows, how you doing? Jazbel's in. Oh, she says not stuttering. Maybe we're stuttering on us. So I gotta keep up with chat now. It's been a while since I had to multitask. So anyway, my mom, I pointed out to my mom that we can now sit on the chairs if you do the sit the slash sit C, what was it? Sit C, yeah. Sit chair, sit C. And her question was, can you make your mannequins do that? And now that I'm looking, I could see why you might want to do that for some of your layouts in your houses, is not just have these folks standing all the time. Because when she said mannequin, I was thinking of the little store shop dummies. I was like, why would you care if your store shop dummy was sitting? But now I can see she's talking about populating the people within your city. So, Silverlock says, hey, welcome back. And he says, so I'm not the only one who bores my mom with game talk. Nope, you are not the only one. Okay, so we're going to go past the bank. What do we got? Main Street here. Be nice if you could place a mannequin on the horse even, like they just pulled up. So this reminds me of like a western town right away. I'm thinking western town. You got the streets of horses here. Okay, my in-game video is stuttering only because I think this game wanted to crank the video settings up to max on everything. So my frame rate is already kind of horrendous. So if it looks like the game is stuttering, it is. Okay, so here's our sign. Alright, so last chance bar. Welcome. Alright, let's go take a look at the bar. Nice. I like we got our poker game tables. Oh, look at that. A slot machine. Slot machine? Since when did they put in slot machines? Are you kidding? Can you play it? How do you play it? Oh, my goodness, you click it and it actually works. What do you win? This game is rigged. Silverlock says, yeah, I always found there are like one or two video settings that made a huge advantage. Is this a new city or something? Well, it kind of is a new city. It's a city my mom made. So the city is Bogia's Tenebrous Island. So yes, it is a new city. Yeah, I need to come in and like turn my shadows down or something. But I'll play with graphic settings later. You'll just have to struggle like me. Oh, can we spin this too? Oh my gosh, it's just like playing casino stuff. Yeah, just like a mini Vegas. Oh, I wonder if I can spin this wheel in the back. No. Okay. Oh, yep. Oh, you can. Oh, yeah. It's like the Wheel of Torture. Whatever it lands on, that's what we get. Or Wheel of Fish, if you ever watch Weird Al movie. Okay, so they're there. They don't actually pay out awards, but I could see how you could incorporate a lot of this fun gambling stuff into your own role playing. And I got the bouncers, which are not attractive in the lead. Oh, look, I like the pirate guy. But I understand completely now how it would be very cool if you could take your mannequins and pose them a little bit, like actually put some of your fake residents sitting at the tables, so I could see that. Silverlock says, how did she make a city? Is that a guild island or something? No, it's just the regular Tenebrous Island. Oh, my wife's, she's not on the voice thing, but she points out, Jezebel says, a slot machine gives house item coins as an award for if you get 3 matched. So, I think my wife's going to sit here for a while. She's going to keep spinning it till she gets 3. Luckily it looks like it's free. You don't have to pay any money to get in there. So just come and sit and spin and see how much you can get. Alright, so let's go down our crowded city street a little bit. You know, so initially looking down in here, you know, so when we say city, that might be a little misleading, as in like, you know, it's a little town. But yeah, all constructed by hand. So the bar is pretty big. Do all of these places have signs? What's this place right here? I wonder if this is someone's little home. Let's see if we can get in here. Door click. And looks like this is somebody's little home. I'm not sure, but the citizens of Norath really like to like weave or something, because everywhere I go there's some kind of spinning loom in somebody's home. Oh, there. Yeah, there's a creepy head mannequin. Not the big, oversized bobblehead creepy head, but as you can tell, a horribly undersized, creepy pumpkin head looking. It's a mannequin. Fireplace. And we got a little bed back here. So yep, we just stumbled across somebody's little home, which is perfectly nice. Little seating, place to eat. Continue on down the road here. Okay, let's see where some signage is. Okay, so that one doesn't have a sign. Oh yeah, it does. This is Ogog's Dry Goods Store. Welcome. Now let's take a look at what the dry goods are. Nice. Everything kind of laid out nicely. Chuckson says, I've been playing Dota for the last couple of weeks. People in the game actually made this town. Yes, people in the game, mainly my mom. She made this. Only my mom. This is a labor of love that my mom put together. So, yep, she put this little town together. So we're just kind of taking a look here. So she's got a dry goods store. She just had a bar that we looked at. Looked in a little home. Now we just saw the dry goods. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna interrupt here. I am gonna go to options, and I'll play with my music and stuff later. But I tell you what, I'm gonna turn off right now. The music. Oh my gosh. I admit that they have good music, but that just gets on my nerves. Okay, so got our wagon in the street. Okay, so we saw dry goods, went to the bar. Okay, now this looks like we got another little home right here. Oh, nope, it's got a sign. So this is Pamela's Homemade Delectables. Awesome. Let's go. I don't know if we can go inside her little shop. Looks like she's trying to block the way. Yeah. She won't let us in her little house. Oh, wait. Wait. If you click just right. Oh, I think I broke it. I'm sorry. Let me close that for you. Oops. Nope, I wasn't supposed to go that way. Okay, so and then we have here the woodworking area. That's a lot of shavings they need to clean up. And little blacksmith guy. Oh, wait a minute, that guy's got a big tummy. Oh, I just want to reach out and pet his tummy, but he would probably hurt me. So we got a blacksmith. Looks like a little woodworking area. Here we've got the tailor. What's his sign? This is Lady Ann's Fine Apparel. Welcome. Welcome to our fine apparel. And we come back in here. Got their mannequins. Definitely mannequins. See, these are, when she said mannequins, you know, she wished she could make the mannequins sit. I was thinking these type of mannequins, not the ones that actually look like people, but there's the creepy bobblehead lady. So here we've got all of our different bolts of cloth and items on display, place to sit. I was going to say, where's the changing room? We even got the changing room right out back, so now you could... Oh, scissors. Oh, look at that. Yep. Took a couple, what are those, the little knives, and crossed them to look like scissors. Do they not have scissors in the game? No. Well, they do now. Got little scissors. See, the next thing, now that my mom is really starting to figure out how to do, well, I don't know if she's really into the layout editor, but as she starts to learn stuff now, she'll have to learn how to make the items and craft specific items. But this looks like the clothing rack there. I can only imagine how long it takes to get stuff like that figured out and laid out and set up. Because I don't think they have clothing racks in the game specifically. Okay, let's come back here. See, I was thinking this was a changing room, but it looks like a combination changing room and fitting room, and there's your big mirror. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my graphics down, that's for sure. What, where? Oh, next place on the walk, she said. My wife says the most morbid. Why? What's the sign say? Oh, Bill's funeral home. Oh my gosh, and it's got a crematorium built into it. That's that's hot. No pun intended. Look at that. Oh. Let's see, what does it say? This fine linen bedding can go in any casket. Thank you. Oh, that's... Thanks, Mom. That's... I have to admit, this is the first funeral home I have seen in somebody's player-made place there. Jezebel says, my compliments to your mother and her attention to detail. Oh, what is it? Oh, looks like some ashes and urns. And let me see what this little sign says. Urns, to keep your loved ones near. And what do we got over here? All wooden caskets can be made to any size. That's so creepy. I know, what's... Mom, is there something you're trying to tell us? I don't know. Uh, but I admit, this for me is a Norath first. I don't think I have come across any funeral homes yet on any player-made establishments we have visited, so that might be a first. And then, what do we got here? Looks like a church. I was going to say hospital, but it looks more like a church. It's a church. And we can't go in. Can I open the door? Yep, I should probably stop trying to break these things. Alright, let's just take a quick peek around. So we got the little walled town. Now we have out back. We can see kind of the boundaries of the town. A little tiny park. And what we'll do is I'll sneak around, see if I can go outside, and we'll see what's on the outside. So when asked how you can make this, oh, let's see. First of all, so these are the people that didn't quite make it into the crematorium. We got them buried back here. And then there's the boundaries, the walls. Let's come take a peek. So when we talk about a town or a city, I mean, I've seen spaces that are this size. So this isn't, you know, anything, you know, that can't be done by other folks. There is quite a bit of pieces in here. I didn't have a chance to ask her what her item count was, so I can't quite be sure of exactly how many items. Oh, my wife checked. She says there's 900 items. I don't know how you check that. So 900 items in here to create this space, and it's pretty well laid out. I like it. And here's the actual farming area. And just to show you that this is just the Tenebrous Tangle, we've actually seen quite a few events and things set on this particular island. And I think people choose it because it's pretty much flat. Isn't this the one that's just flat? There's like no trees or anything. It's just flat. So this is very, very popular for people who especially want to make city style layouts, because you don't have anything in the way. You pretty much can put in anything that you want. So that's what we've got here, is a little tiny town. There's the bank, so we're back near the entrance. I don't think I looked over here. So we have just some more external area here that's been walled off. So technically, if a person wanted to put, you know, more buildings, you know, you could eliminate some of the walls that you've put. That way it would free up some items for you. But, you know, keeping with those kind of the, in my mind, the towns, they used to be little walled enclaves. So technically she needs some more wall over there to wall it all in to be safe. The pasture land. So, very cool. Well, Mom, this is actually very cool. I'm going to share a little bit about my mom, and I think one of the reasons why she really likes playing in Everquest 2. Growing up, my mom used to make, I use the term scale model, that's what I know, but she would make actually, dolls handmade from clay. She would sculpt their heads and the clothing they'd wear, and she would make in miniatures. That's what she terms it, the miniatures. And she would make all these different items and make dioramas that would look just like a general store. And so the problem with that sometimes is finding the things that you need, to physically buy them and place them. But with something like this, now you have virtually, unlimited amounts of things that you can do as far as miniatures, and that's why I think she really enjoys kind of playing this in EverQuest too, because everything is stored here. It doesn't take up room in her actual home. So uh, I can see it just reminded me of some of the things that she made when I was growing up, different dioramas. So this is her little town, and just making one little last walk through. Let's see here. Jazzbell says, there's been a few, but none that have quite the attention to detail. I think the others are all much older. Yeah, so this is, okay, so Jazzbell also checked 900 out of 900. Truxton says, you can make a huge community. And then, oh, and then Truxton says he's got his beta key for World of Warplanes and one for MechWarrior Online. Awesome. Well, World of Warplanes will definitely be fun. You definitely aren't creating anything there. Just blowing up stuff. So I'll have to reinstall all of that myself. But there's our little town walkthrough. So if you ever need to role play cremating somebody, you've got a you got a place to go if you couldn't find another one, or if the other ones are a little bit smaller. So it might not be a world first, but it's got cute little sayings and whatnot. And that's that. So that's our little run through. Hope you come and visit it. I am not biased at all. Using my purely journalistic neutralism, I'm going to like creativity and style. There. That was purely unbiased review. Opinions. And that's that. So this is just a special. We're just testing out the internet to see if it is a little more stable than what we've had. We've had big problems with that. Also, I'm going to be using a lot more of Google Plus, so every once in a while I'll be doing like some Google Chats and Hangouts. So if you do Google Plus, and I prefer Google Plus to Twitter because I can actually put more words out on Google Plus than I can with Twitter. So come look up Jadrian on the Google Plus, and I'll be posting more stuff, and as we start getting back into the live broadcasts, I can start putting more comments and thoughts and things like that with the Google Plus, and letting people know if I do a chat room and what kind of stuff will be coming up on our live shows. So hopefully we will start seeing everybody again. It's really nice to have people come out and say hi. I honestly did not expect to see anybody here because we haven't been on for so long because we've been trying to get things straightened out with the internet. So we thought, well, if we just sneak on, we'll take a look at my mom's place, and nobody would be the wiser. But actually, it's nice to have a good turnout. So thanks you everybody for coming and watching. Come visit my mama's place and give her some good votes. I want to see if she can get one of them gold trophies for hitting like first place or something like that. So come say hi to her place and give her some likes. And hopefully, coming Monday, we can start putting out some more broadcasts. So if you want to stay up super late, or I guess depending on where you are in the world, really early, you can come and watch us and say hi while we play games. So I don't even know what we're playing Monday because we've had to change. Monday map board, that's when we do some wargaming. Some people aren't too much into the wargaming when we play it, but we'll play some wargaming. Other than that, Tuesday will be Guild Wars Tuesday. Wednesday is Wednesday Warp Core. We're going to try and get Star Trek online again. Thursday we'll be coming back to visit EverQuest 2. And then Friday, if I can get that working again, Friday Fellowship, playing some Lord of the Rings online because they got lots of new content in there. So we look forward to seeing everybody again. See you all later. Bye. Thanks for dropping by. I gotta find out how to turn it off.